Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how to make a killer OnlyFans brand. A type of account that will get you from 200 views, 100 views, or whatever people are usually stuck in, to actually have 100, 200,000, or even million views per video, or on the viral videos that go viral, that will get you to 100,000, 200,000 followers and beyond. Like how to get a model and an account that is just kind of basic and doesn't get much attention on Instagram to actual OnlyFans royalty 0.1%. Okay, let's go. Number one, you need to find your niche. There's a lot of talk about niches in the OnlyFans community. Sometimes people do not completely understand what that means. What I mean by niche is the specific type of girl, the specific fantasy she's positioned as. Her look, her energy, and personality combined into one clear identity that attracts a specific type of man and nobody else. So it is some kind of fantasy that we cultivate, or that she makes, or that the model creates through the look, through energy, and through the personality into whoever she is, that attracts a specific type of client. It is important to ask the model or ask yourself 3 questions. What is she genuinely good at or interested in? It is very good to make the niche from actual things that the model likes to do, so she can be consistent with it and actually enjoy it. Who specifically wants to watch that? What is the target audience that would specifically want to watch this? And can she make this consistently? Is it possible? Is it something that she can make consistently? The type of videos, the format, the whole style, is it something that is consistent to do long term? So people try to focus on what their niche is. They sometimes say something like fitness, but fitness is extremely broad. It's more like a category. A niche would be more like powerlifting content inside the category of fitness. A sub niche would be something like powerlifting for some kind of specific target audience, because the content itself is made in a way that attracts those men or those types of people. These are some examples. For example, this model or this girl, she makes content around sports. Basically, the sport is golf, and she's looking hot doing it. It is very simple, very high quality, and pretty genius, because a lot of guys that are into golf are obviously men in their 40s, 50s that make quite a lot of money. And when they run across this type of content on Instagram, when where there is a hot girl playing a sport that they like, they're going to become intrigued and follow the account. And it creates a deeper relationship immediately, as they see that she's into something that they can talk about with her, which is really cool. The same thing is this type of content, just like office skits, very, very simple, basically attracts this very similar type of guy. Like again, 30s, 40s, probably has money, like is into like secretaries or whatever. I don't know, maybe has a secretary fantasy, like there's a lot of guys like that. It's obviously very hot, very high quality, and it differentiates the account, and it laser focuses on an audience of men that have money, that are into a specific fantasy, that are willing to spend money on it. This girl is like some kind of funny content, skits around her car, for example, which is another one. Just funny content, hot girl in it, quality, and then some kind of hobby or anything that guys also do, that then attracts a lot of guys that could start a conversation, or that are just into a girl that does this. Similar thing is just like e-girls, the most basic niche maybe out there. Just like, I don't know, Minecraft, whatever's. Minecraft cosplay, just like a hot, just gaming computer. Same thing. Hot girl, quality content, and attracts a specific type of audience. Same things here, just like a golf girl. Another step is to establish a visual identity of the branding or of the niche you want to do. There is 4 elements to that. A color palette, so 2 to 3 consistent colors across everything. You can see that, for example, with this girl. Very consistent colors like neon lights, black outfits because it's supposed to be kind of goth or whatever, or even like the other outfits, the horns or whatever, or even the lingerie and stuff. When you see a reel, you can immediately tell it's her. It's branding. You can immediately tell it's her. It's not just some random girl. It is this girl. You can instantly remember her based on the colors pretty quickly. Another thing is a signature outfit style. Again, very similar. When you look at this girl, very signature outfit style. When you look at this girl, it fits with the persona. Again, it's supposed to be a hot secretary, right? Fits with the persona. Environment and backdrop. Environment and backdrop, you have to look at it as not just some random environment. It sets the standard for what the video is about. It basically makes the world like come true in a way. It's important context. For example, here she's supposed to be a gamer girl. She is in her room with her gaming PC with neon lights. Same thing, this is like an office situation again. Same thing. Some kind of iconic visual hook, instantly recognizable even in the thumbnail. If you pick something that the girl wears, has, does, anything that could be kind of iconic to make it always look like this is her reel, that will make it recognizable instantly. It is similar, like for example, with the horns or with the outfits. Anything you can think of that could be kind of cool and could target the audience and differentiate her. Personality on camera. So personality, the model's actual personality can lead to the format of what kinds of videos she wants to do. So if she's naturally funny, skits, reactions to content, speaking on camera is really good. If she is more mysterious and understated, aesthetic reels, minimal captions, just kind of looking hot and mysterious. If she's warm and conversational, vlogs, casual talking, behind the scenes. All of these are correct. It just depends on what she's into, so she can actually put everything into it and it can actually produce something entertaining on camera. That's the most important thing. So just like think about what the model is good at and build the content strategy around that. Build the format itself around that. You can ask her questions, or you can think about questions like, what do you do in your free time that you genuinely enjoy? That could be made into a strategy. Do you feel more comfortable talking to camera or just being filmed doing something? Do you have any signature style of your own? It could be just about anything, just like think about it. If anything is already in place there. Okay, now the selling point. So what is the thing that she wants to lead with? Which content performs best with the target audience? What do the best comments mention? What do the DMs reference the most? The audience tells you. Very often, the audience tells you exactly what you're supposed to sell them. They will tell you exactly what they like about your model. If you want to know information about what to lead with, what kind of content strategy to do, or what is her strongest asset, like her look, if you know what I mean, they will usually write her compliments and tell stuff about her that reference what they want to see. And you can reverse engineer that into what to show them. It is very easy. Find the unique selling point, the unique thing this model offers, and then lead with it in every single hook, in the profile first impression, and in the bio. Just make the content around that. What is the specific niche? What is the specific fantasy you're selling? What is the specific personality she has? Or even some kind of physical characteristic, if you know what I mean. What is some kind of hottest physical characteristic she has? Anything can be turned into main selling point that could attract a specific guy that would really, really want to see that and really want to pay for that. It is important to always be consistent and generate new ideas. And a genuinely underrated way how to generate new ideas is to look for content ideas outside the OFM space. What happens in OFM is that everybody starts copying each other and it's just the same thing over and over again, and it is very hard to go viral that way. So one thing that you can do is you can find content ideas outside of OnlyFans management or outside of OnlyFans girls that are a proven concept, meaning some kind of idea for a video that already went viral that other influencer did. You can combine it with the right model, with your model, and you can execute it with your branding. So where do you look for some inspiration for the videos? You can look for male creators in the same interest niche. So for example, with the fitness or powerlifting or whatever, you can look at powerlifting male creators. Then you can look at the videos that went viral for them. And then you can put a hot girl in it and it's always going to crush. That's how it works. If it already went viral with a guy, it's going to crush with a hot girl. That's how it works on Instagram. You're welcome. You can look at lifestyle and humor accounts, some streamers, whoever, personality-led pages with no OFM connection. Anybody, if it went viral, you put a hot girl there and it attracts men, just like it can work. If it fits your branding, if it fits your girl, her personality, always works. You can generate unlimited amount of ideas. The way you find the right content to copy or to get inspiration from is content performing way above that account's average. So just look at the videos that are outliers when it comes to views and engagement and likes. Easy. And ask, what would this look like with our model in it? Would it make sense with the branding? Would it make sense with her personality? Is it right for the account? But you can generate many content ideas just from other influencers outside, and it will be completely fresh and it can really like help you other than just looking at other models. Even though, of course, looking at other models in OnlyFans is obviously a really good strategy, but it will just be the same thing over and over again, and it is really hard to go viral at some point. Consistency systems, free systems for consistency. It is important to be completely consistent. If you look at all of these examples that are really good, I picked examples that are good on purpose, so you can see when it works exactly right. Everything is completely consistent. All of the time, everything is completely consistent. It's like the same ideas, the same similar outfits, and the same funny skits or whatever, the same videos, similar outfits, similar cosplay, same ideas. This is just around video games, around cosplaying, whatever, but the same thing over and over again. So it is consistent and you can actually build the account long term and keep getting more guys that are into it. If you change it up every 15 minutes, every 10 videos is a completely new thing. The problem is it won't compound with the exact audience. Like the guys are not sure who she is. They cannot form a parasocial relationship with her. They cannot form a relationship because they're not really sure who she is. But if she fits a particular thing in their head, they can build a connection. So it is extremely important to remain consistent. For a work with the model, you can use some kind of brand reference document that documents the niche you have picked, the audience that it targets, the visual rules for the content, the formats for the videos, the selling point, the unique thing you're trying to sell there, some kind of e-girl fantasy, whatever, and then the tone of the videos. Every content decision should be checked against this document so you can make sure you can remain consistent fully. Content format template hook. Middle, payoff, and structure stay the same, content changes. So basically just a template for how to make videos. It is very simple. Every single video first has a hook, like the first 2 seconds, then a middle, and then it has to have some kind of payoff. The payoff is because people need to stay on the video till the end so you can increase engagement. That way you can make the video viral, meaning that you can make a very simple template. Every single video follows a eye-catching hook, just like middle of the action, and then some kind of quick, middle, and payoff at the end. And middle teases the payoff. Very simple. A big part of consistency are also monthly reviews or weekly reviews or however you want to do it. You need to figure out as you keep going and keep posting, there are going to be videos that are outliers that get a lot of views and some videos that are just going to flop, which is completely normal. And you need to figure out what is actually converting with the right audience that you are targeting, like which videos are actually working. And then once you see some outliers, you will double down on what works and you will cut what doesn't. It's very simple. So every single month, just jump into the account and review. If you post once a day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day, I would advise. You're going to see the outliers. Just analyze every single month after all of those 40 videos, 50 videos, or every single week after 10 videos, 20 videos, to figure out which ones actually hit, which ones the guys commented on, which videos the guys shared, anything, what actually worked, and then double down on it. And whatever doesn't work, just like keep going, make new ideas that are better, and double down on the ideas that work. Simple. Okay, this has been the entire mechanism, at least the basic parts, of how to make an actual OnlyFans brand that sticks and that can make an account that can actually finally get to 100,000, 200,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, if you have any questions, just drop it in the comments, and thank you very much for watching.